This is Talk of the Nation. I'm Lynn Neary in Washington, sitting in for Neil Conan. If you could take a drug that might help you think better or perform more effectively and efficiently in school or at work, would you do it?
Study drug is a kind of a term that's kind of come up over the years where students, particularly in situations where they feel like they need to cram at the last minute for a test or exam, they'll use a drug as a means of helping them to concentrate better. Because these are stimulants, let's be real clear. These things are meant to have an impact on the brain.
It's speed. I got prescribed to it whenever I was 15. I never studied without Adderall. I couldn't. I would like open the book and I'd get distracted. Do you get distracted easily? Yeah. Can you not focus in class? Can you not focus? Yeah. Yeah. You have ADHD. I had a lot of energy. I could focus better. I started enjoying school more, which I was never good at school. I felt like I had like my first test and it was like my non-Adderall test and I made like a C, and then like the next test was my Adderall test, made an A. I lost weight, I wasn't as hungry. During these finals, like whenever I was graduating, I slept an hour a night for a week straight. I probably lost about like 12 pounds in a week. I really don't like this drug. I don't feel like I'm living in the moment. I feel like I'm this much ahead. Oh, I need to do this, I need to go to the bank, and I need to clean my room, and I need to do this and this and this and this and this and this, and I would just get overwhelmed and like nothing would get done. At times I would try and get off, but all I would do is just like sit, eat, and sleep, and like go to my parents' house and just like eat and sleep and eat and sleep and eat and sleep. And for hours, I mean, I would sleep for days. I just couldn't wake up, I couldn't function. I know at least 25 or 30 people that take it illegally. I've had friends offer $30 a pill. I've had friends cry because they needed it so bad. Friends call 30 times, 20 times. If I didn't answer, I've had like 20 missed calls from the same person, like needing it so bad.
So a bottle for you costs what?
$20. Costs $20, and that's 60 tablets. So I would sell it a lot, you know?
Hey dude, can I get some Adderall from you? And the dude only wants to fucking take it so he can stay up and keep drinking. I'm like, no, man. Like, I'm gonna feel bad if something fucking happens to you. Like, I don't think Adderall is probably 100% safe for your heart anyways. And you don't need to combine fucking alcohol with that. Yeah, I got diagnosed when I was like in 6th grade. You can focus. You can read the most boring ass shit for hours and still feel involved in it. I read this whole book for class that I was supposed to read over 2 weeks. I read it like in a day or two because it was just so interesting, and I was on Adderall the whole time. It makes thinking about it like without the drug just seem, you know, preposterous, because you can do it with the drug and it's so much easier with the drug. Like the church girl that doesn't like do anything, that doesn't like really drink besides, you know, having like a pina colada every now and then or something, like, and they'll fucking want Adderall to fucking, because they have a big biochem test or some, you know, thing like that. It's I guess it's like underage drinking in college. It's like starting to get up to that level. Is that like fucking using amphetamines to study? It's just the same thing as using alcohol to have fun on the weekend. Adderall has been one thing, I think, since I've been doing it, since I was such a little kid, that I've never really felt the compulsion to take. Like, anytime I'm not in school, I don't ever take it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really ever take it recreationally, except for, like, once. I think it's the only time I ever really took it recreationally. And, actually, you were there. Yeah.
This is so fun.
Yeah. My heart rate increases. I noticed that. So I check my heart. For some reason, I can compulsively check my heart rate.
Really?
Yeah, I go like this all the time.
Physical feelings, like your heart rate beats, your heart rate speeds up.
The sweat thing's pretty inconvenient.
Okay.
Because I sweat enough.
A lot of times you sweat because you're like, you're so active. I talk a lot. I don't sleep. Kind of fidgety. Just everything like, basically just like everything's sped up. I don't know, for me it's like, makes me really happy about everything. And like makes me really energetic and like, I can get tasks done if I need to. Let's see, the other night I stayed up, I organized, I have like over like 100 CDs, and I stayed up and I organized all of my CDs by color. It's mostly just stuff where I'll stay up and I'll organize, or I'll clean, or I'll cry. Or if I like haven't slept, then I'm like, I kind of go a little bit crazy. Like one time I almost killed my cat. I thought I was literally going to kill him. He wouldn't leave me alone. And since I hadn't slept and I was on Adderall, I was just like really agitated really easily, and he just would not leave me alone. He wouldn't go away. I just was going insane. I know people who've taken it like, not specifically as a party drug, but they've taken it knowing that they were going to go drink, and like, it's usually pretty fun. I mean, obviously it's a drug and people take it and they shouldn't, but at the same time, I don't see anything negative coming from it. I mean, in fact, all I really see is positive things because people are doing it to study. It's not one of those drugs that you can take and just get completely out of control. I mean, unless you took like 5.
Like the most Adderall like I've ever taken at once, I think like within a like 4-hour period, I think I took like 130 milligrams maybe. 260 milligrams. Yeah. We were so fucking like jacked up that like we just played darts for like 5 hours and then we didn't get any work done. Like if you take about 100 milligrams, like you have no problem just like staying up like all night until like the next night, like, and then passing out. But like if we went out tonight, like we'd just be up like all night again because like I have class tomorrow.
How many hours have you been up?
Since like yesterday morning. Just like one like all nighter like in a row, like it's not that bad though. Well, I mean, a lot of people do that. 3 is pretty crazy. I did that just like last week, but I did have like, yeah, no, dude, seriously, I had 2 tests that week, and then I had a quiz on Friday, and then I had to like recite poetry on Tuesday, and then I had this like German essay due. It's always like really weird just like going to class, I don't know, yeah, just like going to class like the next day, but after like you've been up like all night, like they have to know like I'm fucked up on something, because like,
Really?
well, just like especially like if like you like snort it too, dude, because well, like, yeah, man, because like the whole like inside like of your nose like will turn orange, and then like you'll be like walking around campus for like 3 or 4 hours, and then all of a sudden like you like look in the mirror and like it'll be like all orange, like all right there. It's happened to me like 3 or 4 times, and I've been talking to like my like professors when like it was like that. They're like, why do you have orange shit in your nose? Like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
If you're like real strung out and it's like you like can't go to sleep like or whatever, and it's like your body's tired, then just like there's like other pills you can take like that'll just knock you out.
It's easier to take a pill than actually make some of the changes in behavior that are necessary. Now, is there appropriate use for study drugs? Adderall, Strattera, Ritalin? Yes, definitely. However, people are using it inappropriately and not with a prescription. What the research is really clear is that oftentimes the people's grades do suffer over a period of time. Unfortunately, a lot of people, right after the test is over, they lose most information anyhow.
It's a drug that makes you smarter. That's what it is. And that's why we take it.